I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
it's all clear. I'm still a kid trying to act like they all taught me, but nothing makes sense anymore.